creeps. Matter of fact, you get some alone time to just take off their fire alarm, stab a hole in their ceiling, fill it with a termite colony, and put the fire alarm back on with a fresh battery.
This guy is evil.
Drawing attention to that. Does karma exist? No, of course not. If it did, cancer would skip some age groups. Good things happen to good people, Billy. Maybe if you did your homework, you wouldn't be learning such a valuable lesson. Face it, life ain't fair. Some people get yachts, other people get more cancer? Are you serious?
Ball cancer?
You can have more than one type of cancer?
What? That sucks.
Karma comes eventually. I'd argue too late. Karma could have came after the first Diddy victim.
P. Diddy?
Showed up to the party.
Oh, God.
Free baby oil and high fives.
Oh.
Think, people. There is no cosmic referee for humanity. No one keeping score. No one blowing the whistle when life hits below the belt. So if you want the scales of justice to balance out, then you're gonna have to do it yourself.
I kind of do agree with what he's saying. Like, there really is no, just because you're a very good person, that life is going to reward you. I like to think so. But realistically, come on, guys. We know the evilest of people are the richest of the richest, and they probably live some of the best lives ever. Like, they're not experiencing karma whatsoever at all. So, yeah.
Let's say, hypothetically, you told your brother not to use your soap, and now it has hair on it that definitely isn't yours. Well, you could scrub your back door with his toothbrush. Nothing wrong with a little deep cleaning, right? Or what if you went to the movie with someone and they wouldn't get off their phone? Well, you could post
Black
their number on the middle school
talking during the
board
movies.
With the phrase, looking for kids under 13 that can keep a secret. I guess they experience a real horror movie now. Or what if you told your friend to look away when you entered your Netflix passcode, but then you catch him looking? Well, you could just hire a clown to follow him around. Let's see how they like being watched.
Y'all remember clowns on the side of the road?
You at
that trend
in the morning without any warning. Well, you could just make a fake dating profile with pictures and send it to the girlfriend. Oh, look, she didn't want to see your face either. Or what if someone borrowed money from you and told you they pay you back Friday, but now it's Friday and they're telling you Wednesday? Well, you could put fake park.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing, bro. The best possible outcome for borrowing somebody money is you get your money back. You borrow somebody money and then they for some reason like turn into your worst op. You know, all of a sudden, damn, bro, I didn't know you needed the money that bad. Or like, oh my God, my guy, get off my dick. I'm going to pay you back. Like, you needed that bad? Like, they start switching up. Like, bro, just say you're broke and you can't pay me back.
Money from you and told you they pay you back Friday, but now it's Friday and they're telling you Wednesday. Well, you could put fake parking tickets on their car, linked directly to your PayPal. You think they're going to ask questions or just scan the QR code? Or what if the Triple K is having a rally near you? Well, all that hate makes you hungry. What if you open up a food truck nearby with all American food? Bacon really covers up the taste of Tide Pods. Or what if you need life-saving surgery but are denied healthcare? Well, you could just turn on your favorite game, pick your favorite character. Or what if someone takes up 2 parking spaces? Well, you could take the air caps off their tires and waste their time like they wasted yours. Or what if your buddy's girlfriend keeps saying you're a bad influence? Well, you could just sabotage their relationship. Hit him with a, how often are you getting blowies? Like 3 times a week? 3 times a week? What is she, disabled? Dude, when I was with my ex, she was giving it up every day.
Damn, every day? Every day? As a guy, you're supposed to get every day? Oh God. What would y'all do? What would y'all do if your girlfriend never did it? Like, she didn't do it. Could that be your girlfriend? Could y'all stay with her?
Even when I didn't see her in person, I'd still be getting snaps to tide me over. Tell me she's at least tasted your appetizer. Appetizer? Salad. Oh. No.
She hasn't swallowed.
Bro, that's like first base nowadays. I don't even hold hands with the girl until she holds my cheeks. But if you want to be dry, then you do you. As for me, I'm going to go hit up that college bar again. You can come if you're free. What am I saying? Of course you're free. Or what if your neighbor doesn't pick up their dog poop? Well, you could call the cops for a noise complaint and blow a dog whistle when they arrive. I swear he wasn't doing this before. Or what if you hold the door open for someone that didn't say thank you? Well, then it's time to go for a scavenger hunt. Oh boy, I wonder what valuable things I'm about to find. Or what if you hired someone to house sit
this guy's unhinged.
And they left him with 0 food and water? Well, you could send him letters every day, counting down the days. Imagine getting a letter that says 22 days left. The next day, 21 days left. Let them feel their life slowly.
That's scary as hell.
Just like mittens. Or what if someone posts a picture of their house with the title "Hard Work Pays Off" when you know damn well they inherited it? Well, you could show up to their housewarming party with a potted plant filled with invasive species like centipedes or fire ants. Matter of fact, you get some alone time to just take off their fire alarm, stab a hole in their ceiling, fill it with a termite colony, and put the fire alarm back on with a fresh battery.
This guy is evil.
Drawing attention to that creeping. Or what if a coworker decides to microwave fish in the break room? Well, you could take fish oil vitamins and break them open on their car's air vent. Every time they turn on their AC, they're greeted with that low tide smell.
You see, I didn't even know about half of these things, bro. You can break open fish oil pills, rub them on the vent, and then that way their car will forever smell like fish whenever they turn the AC on. This is diabolical. I didn't even know any of this, man.
Their car's air vents.
This is
Every time they
crazy.
turn on their AC, they're greeted with that low tide smell. Or what if you were real poor and started selling herb, but your best customer finds a new connect, but then you find out that connect is a school bus driver for a neighboring high school? Well, you could just send an anonymous tip to the police station, and just like that, you're back in business. Or what if someone doesn't use their turn blinker? Well, if you have a full tank of gas, then it's time for a little road trip. One where they pick the destination. Now, you don't want to make it too obvious, so keep your distance. 3 car lanes, maybe 4. Far enough so they don't notice, but close enough for you to keep an eye on them. Let them think that they're alone. Let them feel safe.
I think they're alone.
The driveway, that's when you stop, just for a second. Just long enough for the panic to creep in. Then, without a word, you drive off. No confrontation, no explanation, just a little lesson about
I don't want any beef with this guy, bro.
Roll upside down. Well, you could place a key finder behind one of the outlets in his room and beep it at random times. Let him know there's no such
That
thing
smoke
as a
alarm
tiny
beep, bro. I
inconvenience.
hate that
What if your
sound.
friend said he's busy with family stuff, but Discord says he's playing Marvel Rivals? Well, you could send him a 3-hour video of their parents' house filmed from a bush across the street, with the only audio being heavy breathing. Sounds like your family has some real problems.
Nobody
now.
needs to be for offending everybody.
And they gave it back to you with chew marks on it.
You
could
chewing
call up their
pets?
parents pretending to be an angry father.
Tell your son to stay the away from my 9-year-old daughter.
Looks like 2 things are about to get chewed out today. What if your friend posted on social media that they're quitting social media? Well, you could post.
Why do people do that? Why do people do that? Why do they post that they're leaving social media? I think that is one of the biggest cries for attention. Like, you're just screaming, please show me attention, somebody. Please. You're just begging for eyeballs to be looked at, or for people to look your way. I don't know. You don't need to announce that you're leaving social media on social media, you know?
Social media. Well, you could post notes in the crush's locker that start sweet and progressively get more threatening, all while mentioning small details about your friend. You smell different in Miss Sullivan's class today. What if your uncle makes homophobic remarks towards you during Thanksgiving? Well, you could pour concrete mix down his toilet. Talk.
Golly.
Deal with John. Or what if your friend posted an embarrassing photo of you, and when you
I
asked
didn't
him
even
to
think
take
of
it
that.
down, he said, bro, it's not that serious. Well, if he's gonna ruin your social life, then you could ruin his actual life by introducing him to vaping. Hope that photo was worth a lifelong addiction. What if your friend puts his feet in your dashboard?
Don't vape, kids.
On the brakes and watch him get folded. Didn't know you could bend like that. Or what if someone spiked your drink with a tab as a prank? Well, if you live in Arizona, do you know vultures can devour a body in 4 hours? All you need is strong edibles and birdseed. Funny prank, huh? Or what if someone takes
How
off
do
their
you know
socks in
that
an airplane?
fact?
Well, you could
Oh,
accidentally drop
God.
your luggage on them.
Unfortunately, my dad is one. I mean, he probably wouldn't even be wearing socks. He would take off his shoes on a plane. He'd be taking off his shoes at restaurants. Man, I hope my dad doesn't see this video.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. Looks like I got a little too comfortable.
He'd be
What if
having his
someone pulls your
bunions
chair
out.
right as you're about to sit down, causing you to land on your tailbone. Well, if you know their last name and general location, you could pull up real estate records in order to find their parents' house. Then use Google Street View and a 3D printing company to make a miniature model of their house and surrounding blocks. Finally, place it on their porch with the word soon written on it. Take away my seat and I'll take away your peace of mind. What if you get into the car with someone and they
I don't need a
immediately
beef
start
with this
driving
guy.
like they have a death wish? Speeding, swerving, ignoring every plea of, bro, please slow down. Well, you could crowbar open their gas cap and fill their tank with Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Now the only thing
assuming that
is their frustration. Or what if
ruins
someone's
their
playing
car?
music out loud in a public place? Well, you could slip a note in their bag that says, we're all listening, but I'm also watching. Or what if someone sat on your couch, ate popcorn, and used your cushions as their personal napkin?
Hell
You could return
no!
the favor by seasoning their couch. All
What
it
is
takes is
wrong
a
with
turkey
him?
baster and milk. Enjoy marinating in your own mess. Or what if you were bediddled by your pastor? Well, you could pull up to the church at night and say, hey, Father Cunningham, it's your boy, Revenge. Question, do you know how much blood you can lose before you pass out? No. Me neither. Hey, before we get started, do you mind locking that door right there? I don't want anyone to disturb us. Making you submit feels so good. I can see why you enjoyed it so much. So how many boys, Father? What? Did I stutter? How many boys, Father? How many other kids took your holy shots?
Okay, maybe this is like, you know, karma well served. You know, I can't feel bad for this priest at all, not in the slightest. Go ahead and shoot his other kneecap out.
Did I stutter? How many boys, Father? How many other kids took your holy shots? 5. Wow. So what you're telling me is
5
special.
bullets.
Just another notch in your belt, huh? Jeez. And to think I almost left your loved ones out of this. Guess you all about to test out that afterlife theory. Yeah, who are you talking to? Do you think an omnipotent power is going to say, hey, let me help out the diddler? Here, let's Eiffel Tower the kid. Really teach him a lesson. Spoiler alert, Father, I'm the only one listening. So I bet you get on your knees and start begging for my forgiveness. please. Or you could just let it go. Take all that hate and anger.
This video is dark.
Let it go. Because yeah, revenge feels great at first. Just fantasizing about the moment they find their tire slashed or plumbing wrecked. And it not only hurts them, it ruins their day, it ruins their week, it ruins their life. Ugh, I just need to see the reaction. I just need to see their suffering. Show me a crack in their smile. Show me their tears. Show me their pain. But you're not going to find it. All you're going to find is proof that they moved on and you didn't. You could have spent that time building your life.
Making me uncomfortable.
But instead, you chose bitterness over progress.
Oh my God. Ew. Oh my God. Can you imagine how this room smells?
So stop thinking your rage is a weapon when it's really a leash, preventing you from moving on, preventing you from healing, preventing you from being free. So no, karma ain't coming, but you don't need the universe to punish your enemies. You just need to stop punishing yourself. 3 types of cancer!
All right, I do like that little end message. You need to stop holding on to rage. It's not going to serve you any good. And honestly, the person you're probably upset about is not even thinking about you. Like, they're living in your head rent free while they're not even thinking about you. So just think about that for a minute before you start really, like, I don't know, hyper fixating on how badly you hate a certain person. They're probably not even thinking about you, my guy. So yeah.